Runners for the XCR Albert Park road races were greeted with a cold, grey and breezy winter's morning. The Lakeside 10 race headed off with the men and women racing together. For the men, leading early included Jack Davies of St Stephen's, Harry Summers for the Box Hill Club and Melbourne Uni's Charlie Park. Summers soon broke away, with Bendigo's Andy Buchanan leading the chase group.
Hang in there, Harry.
By mid-race, Summers' lead was over 100 metres. Liam Adams for Essendon and Ben Buckingham for St Stephen's now were chasing. By 6 kilometres, the chase group was down to Buckingham, Adams and Buchanan. Inside the last 2Ks, Summers still out front, but now only Adams and Buchanan in the hunt for the medals. Summers never challenged to take the win in 28 minutes 35. Buchanan next, then Adams for the minor places. Not far back, T20 Paralympian and world record holder Jared Clifford ran a big PB of 29 minutes 43 to claim 7th place outright.
Harry Summers, congratulations, Victorian 10K road champion.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, it was a great morning for it. It was a bit windy out there, but I was really happy with my time. The first 2K, I just sat back, and I was pretty notorious for leading the race, so I had to talk to Andrew White, and he said just sit back for the first couple of K, and just to see what the weather's like, and then made my move at 7K.
Yeah, well, you were fairly brave though, Harry, because the wind was ripping out there, wasn't it? So when you came back into that headwind from 7 till 9, you didn't have much protection whatsoever.
Yeah, I pretty much only had the lead bike in front of me, so I was just trying to keep up with him, and then. But when you go into the headwind, it's tough for everyone. So I figured that, if I can just battle through it and get a big enough gap, then I can hold that. And then, but I knew in training and what shape I was kind of in. So I was going for around 28:30.
And here are the top 8 results for the Open men. The women's race was a tighter affair. Essendon's Charlotte Wilson leading early from St Stephen's Whitney Sharp. Also in the mix was Kaya Fry of Frankston. At halfway, Wilson had dropped off to leave Sharp and Fry out front. Inside the last 2K, and Sharp had a significant gap now on Fry. Wilson back in third. And that's how they finished. Sharp first home in 33 minutes 20. Fry second and Wilson third.
Whitney Sharp, congratulations, 10K Victorian champion.
Thank you.
Not your normal distances, we're saying, but you're stepping up to these distances quite nicely. Your road racing's going quite well in 2019.
Yeah, it is. Well, I like the road stuff, but yeah, I think I sort of get to that 8K and then I start fading a little bit, but yeah, it's fun.
So winning time, a bit over 33 minutes. Now, conditions not perfect, were they?
Oh, it was really windy on the way back, so I had a really good group of guys, so that was awesome, but the last 2K, they sort of got ahead of me, so I was a little bit by myself, and I knew Kai would be catching me then, but yeah, it was windy.
Yeah, it does help to have that pack though, doesn't it? The guys, especially on that first loop around, you could see there was quite a big pack assembled around you.
Yeah, I just tried to sit in with them, and it got a little bit rough, and everyone was trying to avoid the wind as much as possible, but it was really good to have them around, so I wouldn't have been able to do it if the girls ran separately.
And here are the top 8 results for the Open women. two starters in the wheelie division, Rich Coleman and Craig Morgan. Coleman led from start to finish, but didn't look too pleased as he crossed the line in 29 minutes and 1 second. For the Junior 3K events, each age group started 30 seconds apart. First up, it was the men under 16. Fred Leeton of APS led them back from the turnaround, but was then joined by Jai Hadfield of Knox and Frankston's Bailey Morrell. Hadfield was too good to take the win from Morrell, with Leeton third.
Keep moving through.
Next it was the men under 14. Out front were Logan Tickle of Bendigo, Bart Leeton of APS and Mornington's Archie Hewitt. Leeton a clear leader in the back half of the race. And Leeton was first home, from Hewitt and Tickle. Then it was the women under 18. Down to a race in 3 in the run home with Western A's Ebony Dodemaid, Ashley Traeger of Box Hill and Bianca Puglisi of Essendon. Traeger's first, second to Dodemaid and third to Puglisi. Women under 16 next. Williamstown Lucinda Rourke led them out from Neve Tabbert of Coburg. Rourke first, Tabbert second, and Ballarat's Georgina Mees third. And last out was the under 14 women's race. Declan Tanner of Mornington led out Elizabeth Hall of KSB and Frankston's Hayley Meddings. On the return, Tanner was joined by Box Hill's Annabelle Smith. Smith home first from Tanner, then third to another Mornington athlete in Imogen Baker. Keep watching Aspect TV for more athletic action.